Verge. This is Crypto Big Boss coming to you again with another exciting video. It's February 18th, 2021. Hey, I want to know how many of you guys out there remember something called Verge? Yeah, that's right. Way back in the day when people were just buying stuff that they didn't know what the hell it was, one of those coins was Verge, and people were just buying it. And I'm gonna tell you, I think this is where I fell in love with the whole crypto space, because I was just like all of those folks out there buying stuff that I didn't know what it was. And the first big pot of money that I ever made was on Verge. It was Verge this, Verge that, and I didn't know what the hell Verge was. And now ain't nobody talking about Verge. But if you know a little bit about it, you'll know exactly where it actually should fall. And I wanted to just do a recap on what Verge is and where it was and where it is today. Like I said, the first time I played with Verge was way back, maybe, I think it was about maybe 2018. Okay, let's take a look at where Verge was in 2018. Okay, kitty, hold still now. This won't take too long. So if I go over here and look at the chart, back in 2018, you can see here's that big stupid run up that I got lucky and caught right there. It was in December of 2018. It literally jumped. Look at this, guys. Look at this run here. It jumped from being less than a penny all the way up to like 25 cents. I think the highest it's ever been was 25 cents. Let's see here. Yep. It was way up there. Let's take a look. There it is, 24 cents. It was less than a penny, and it jumped to 24 cents. I think I got in there when it was about 3, maybe 4 cents, and it ran all the way up, and I just thought I was all that. But I knew at that point that this was definitely an investment opportunity. And I remember even after selling it, I still didn't know what the hell Verge was. But I did know enough to know that it's a privacy coin. And I want to talk to you about that. Right here on CoinMarketCap, they got a nice little quick run up here talking about Verge is a privacy-focused cryptocurrency and blockchain that seeks to offer a fast, efficient, decentralized payment network that improves upon the original Bitcoin blockchain. I want to read that piece again. It is a privacy-focused cryptocurrency and blockchain that seeks to offer a fast, efficient, decentralized payments network that improves upon the original Bitcoin blockchain. Do you know how many different coins out there I have heard, and how many different blockchains they say they're improving on the Bitcoin blockchain? This seems to be a trending thing when you talk about privacy-based coins. They claim that the addition of the privacy capability is an improvement on the blockchain. So let's keep going. It includes additional privacy features, including integrating an anonymity network Tor into its wallet called Verge Pay, and providing the option of sending transactions to stealth addresses. Huh? That sounds like Zcash. Okay, if we go over here and we talk about Dash, Zcash, Monero, okay, Verge is in Verge is in that group. Okay, Dash, Zcash, Monero have recently been under attack by some of the bigger exchanges. They're delisting these coins because they say they're being used for nefarious purposes. We have a video on this channel that speaks to that. I'm not going to make this video about that. But I still believe that there is a place for privacy coins in the crypto space. And one day, people are going to wake up and say, you know, I don't want everybody to know what my transactions are. For whatever reason. It could be a corporate entity. They don't want everybody to know every single investment they make. They don't want everybody to know who their investment partners are. They don't want everybody to know who they're doing business with and who they receive money from. It's actually, you know, for lack of a better way of saying it, none of their damn business. Okay? So this is where the privacy coins are going to rise up. So I have to agree with these folks, and this is my personal opinion. I'm not gonna water it down. I do believe that privacy is an improvement on the original blockchain. It's just going to take some time for people to realize, corporate entities and institutional investors to realize that the original coins did not consider privacy at all. It's not that it wasn't of value. It's just that they were lucky to get any damn thing to work. They were breaking ground, and now they've run off to the races and off to the bank, and some other folks have continued to work and improve, and now people are looking at this improvement as some kind of culprit for committing nefarious activities, when the truth of the matter, more crimes have been committed with cold hard cash and pesos than anything else. Okay, so one day perhaps the institutional investors and the rest of the world might embrace these privacy coins, and when they do, Verge, a coin that was once 24 cents, is now sitting here at a price of 2.5 cents. 12 times lower than it was at its peak. Now, this is a strange thing about these smaller coins that just aren't getting any press. Because we got Ethereum, we got Polkadot, we got Bitcoin going crazy. But I remember the first real run up in 17 and 18 when this stuff went crazy. The same thing, the smaller coins, all of a sudden the gravitational pull, you know, Bitcoin goes up, they all go up. But we're at a different place now. This whole idea of integrating the technologies and the actual use cases being put out there and presented and actual wide-scale adoption, this is not the same bull run. This is institutional investment money. This is big money. This ain't little nerd money. This is big money. Okay, so maybe they don't know about Verge. Maybe they don't know about Patcoin. Maybe they don't know about the little stuff. They know about the big stuff that came out first, and they're going to make it bigger than it is because they're going to take their money and they're going to put their money behind that technology, and they're going to adopt that. When maybe, just maybe, some of these smaller coins are more advanced. Excuse me. So that begs the question, what could possibly happen, not necessarily in 2021, if all of a sudden people wake up and say we need privacy? Well, here's what I predict. I predict there'll be this mad dash run to try to add privacy capability to Ethereum and Polkadot and all the rest of the top 10. It'll be all the rage. Now with privacy, now with privacy. Well, some people aren't going to hear this now with privacy stuff. They're going to go ahead and start building on the blockchains that have the privacy and have had them for a long time. The Zcashes of the world, the Moneros of the world, the Dashes of the world, and the invisible Verges of the world. There ain't nobody talking about Verge. Even though it is the number, 103 coin. Now, it's not totally invisible. Look at this market cap, $426 billion damn dollars has been spent on this thing. Okay? Is that billion or million? Nope, it's million. $426 million. If it was billion, it would be in top 10. $426 million has been spent on Verge. It's the number 103 coin in the crypto space. Okay? It's not invisible. Let's go out there to their site. Let's see if they're talking any kind of platform that people can build on. Well, there it is, the secure and user-friendly digital wallet, Qt wallet, Mac OS, Get started with Verge, a digital currency designed for everyday use, bringing blockchain into everyday life, open source development and community driven. Okay, milestones and vendors and resources. Oh, they got a black paper, Zendesk. Okay, peer-to-peer, Verge merch, developers. You know I love when they start talking about developers, because that's when you start having widespread adoption. If you give the developers the ability to build on top of your blockchain, look out. Okay, so this is what we've got over here with Verge. They've got the privacy, the wallets, the mining, the legal. Look over here. They've got how to install Ruby gems. Okay, so they've got a mock-up of PHP library for Verge wallet. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You know what that means, folks? If you can build a web app and you've got PHP underneath it, they've got the PHP library for Verge wallet right there. In English, that means you can get Verge paid to you on your website. That's what it means. It means you can put a little capability for people to pay for goods and services on your website and say, I want Verge. Not that anybody wants Verge, because everybody's talking about Ethereum, and everybody's talking about Bitcoin, and everybody's talking about Chainlink, and I don't blame you. But the day that you decide that you don't want everybody knowing what your transactions are, all of a sudden, I hope you remember this video. Verge, Dash, Monero, Zcash, just sitting there flapping in the wind, built as an improvement to Bitcoin. Privacy is not an Achilles heel, it's an improvement. And the day that the world realizes this, they're going to realize then, at that moment in time, that there's no way in hell that Verge should be 2.5 cents. How is it that a capability that allows the transaction of digital currency in a private manner only 2.5 measly piss ant pennies? Grossly undervalued. But we never know. Things like this get stamped out all the time. I heard once upon a time electric cars, and we had some cars and stuff that were coming along in the 1940s and 50s that were supposedly had all kinds of capabilities that we're not seeing until today, because the big boys stamped out the little guy. They didn't want the little guy to bring his toys to market, so they crushed them. Problem is, it's a global market. $426 million spent on Verge with a capability to allow private transactions, and you can get in at 2 cents. There's no telling. And they have a platform for integration for developers. I wonder. Let's take a look at the news on Verge. Tron AAVE Verge price analysis on the 18th. Tron published a bullish pattern on charts, and here finally Verge recovered quickly from a market dip. Oh, that ain't no news. Pornhub payment option. Verge suffers massive blockchain reorganization. Verge has been hit by a massive 560,000 block reorganization. Well, that ain't good. Okay. Pornhub favorite Verge token loses 200 days of transactions. Well, that's not good. They got some things they need to work through. Bitcoin, SV, NIM, Verge price analysis. So people are talking about it. Monero, Algorand, Verge price analysis, 6 February. Why is it that people keep talking about Verge XVG? And they keep talking about its price. They're not talking about the technology. But this failed blockchain reorganization is talking about the underlying blockchain. That's good. We want to know more things like that. Will Verge be able to sustain their current price given they've had some challenges with their blockchain? All blockchains that are going to be integrated underneath somebody else's application, are going to sustain some challenges. This is cutting, bleeding edge development. So I wouldn't be, fettered by looking at that. I would not look at that as this is going to kill the whole platform. Nope. I'm looking at it like this. Time. Over time, you got to be able to see the value of something. Is privacy valuable? If you think privacy is valuable, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you believe privacy is valuable, then that means you believe Dash is valuable, Monero is valuable, Zcash is valuable, and oh yeah, that's right, Verge might be valuable. Now this is not investment advice. This is just research. Hey, we went out there to their website and we took a little quick tour. We saw they had some capability to allow developers. We saw that they had a couple of wallets. That we looked at the good news and we looked at the bad news. They've had some milestones. Voice Life and Verge Currency announced strategic alliance. There's the good news. NFC payment capabilities added. Oh, look at that. iOS wallet now supports NFC payment, enabling users to pay POS merchants easily. Updated Verge Android wallet app. Verge Currency Exchange launch. Trevor firmware implementation, August of 2020. So there's the good news, and we talked about some of the challenges. Pornhub, oh Lord. Okay. So guess what? Where does Verge stand? 2.5 cents. Standing in the shadow of all these other coins. It's anybody's guess. But if I had to say where Verge would be, after the dust has settled with regards to Ethereum, the second tier is going to take place. And I call that second tier all those that are in the top 30 and below. That third tier is all those in the top, beyond the 50. So from 30 to 50 is a tier, and then from 50 to 100 is a tier. Well, Verge is sitting right there. And to understand what Verge could possibly do, you have to go and look at Dash, you have to go and look at Zcash, and you have to go look at Monero. So let's go and let me get off of my high horse and my box here, and let's just take a quick look at those. Where is Zcash? Zcash is sitting as the number 44 coin. And it has a $1 billion, $888 million market cap, as opposed to Zcash's $400-something million market cap. Basically, just call it almost 5 times, easily 4.5 times. Zcash's market cap is 4.5 times that of Verge. What if we go over here and take a look at Dash? How's it doing? Dash is sitting at $2,828,000,000. Huh? I say again, $2,828,000,000. So what does that mean? Well, 4 times what is 28? 7 times the market cap. Dash's market cap is 7 times that of Verge. We just said Zcash is like 4.5. Well, hell, Dash is 7. Well, what about Monero? Monero. 4 billion. No, it's, yeah, $4 billion. Hell. Damn it. Damn. Damn. Okay, let me see now. This is high level math, right? It's up 426. I think it was 426 million. And damn Monero is 4 damn billion. It's 10 times. So wait a minute. Zcash is 4.5 times. Dash is 7 times. And damn Monero is 10 times. Monero is the number 18 coin in the world. Oh, did I mention Monero is a privacy coin? So we got the 3 leading privacy coins that we just talked about right here in earshot, right at the end. I'm glad if you stayed this long, you're gonna see why I say that this channel is not like the others. Detailed analysis. You just saw it right there in your face. Hey, you got Zcash at 4.5 times the value of Verge. You got Dash at 7 times the value of Verge. And you've got Monero at 10 times the value of Verge. Hell, split the difference. Shit. It ought to be 7 times what its value is. Verge is not supposed to be the 103rd coin. They're doing the same thing in a different way that Dash, Zcash, and Monero are doing. Providing privacy capability to their blockchain. So if we understand this, where does that put XVG? Verge, where does it put it? Could Verge be 14 cents by the end of the year? Not. End of 2022, maybe. But like I said, the dust has to settle with these Bitcoins. The run up on Bitcoin and the run up on Ethereum and Polkadots of the world and the chain links, that it's just too hot. So hot, you can't see all this other stuff. But when they cool off, I do believe that Verge could be 14 cents by the end of 2022. And I also believe that it could actually crawl up halfway there before the end of 2021. So I'm going to say that Verge could possibly be either a nickel or 7 cents. Easy. Maybe 3 times on your money there. Let's call it 6 cents. Maybe Verge is 6 cents by the end of 2021. And once people recognize that privacy is an asset, it's not a problem. It's something that might be of value if you need it. Who knows where Verge might go? If you've enjoyed this detailed analysis, if you've enjoyed these comparisons to the other privacy coins, if you've enjoyed the discussion, please like, subscribe, and share. I hope that you've learned something. I hope that if you do choose to invest in Verge, you will remember why you did it. Don't be like I was. Don't just be a gunslinger throwing your money at every different three-letter symbol you look at, XVG, a PAC, or whatever. Don't do that. Do your research. We're here to help you, and I hope you guys will come back and visit again. It's Crypto Big Boss, and I'll catch you on the next one.